My beloved child, there is a reason these words found you today, and it is not by chance. Someone has been searching for a feeling they could never find in crowded rooms, loud conversations, or temporary moments of happiness, yet they never realized that the kind of peace they were longing for was quietly reflected through a heart like yours. Don't skip, because every sentence brings you closer to something that has been unfolding long before this moment, and something huge is waiting for you. The world often celebrates loud voices and grand appearances, but true love never begins with noise. It begins with quiet kindness, gentle patience, and a heart that continues to care even after disappointment. That hidden strength inside you has been noticed by someone who never found the courage to explain what they truly felt, and every passing day has only made your presence more meaningful in ways you cannot yet imagine. Stay till the end, because what seems ordinary today may become the beginning of a story that changes how you see every unanswered moment from your past. Not every connection arrives with dramatic words or unforgettable first meetings. Some people recognize the value of another heart only after life teaches them the difference between attention and genuine care, and someone has recently begun understanding that lesson. They have watched people come and go, promises fade, and excitement disappear, but the memory of your sincerity has remained untouched through every season. Don't skip, because this is where the hidden picture slowly becomes clear. The kindness you almost forgot about, the encouragement you offered without expecting anything back, and the quiet respect you carried even during difficult moments have created an impression that time could never erase. Something huge is waiting for you, not because everything changes overnight, but because the truth has a way of reaching people exactly when they are finally ready to receive it. Your heart carries something rare, something that cannot be purchased, copied, or replaced, and someone is beginning to understand that they have been searching everywhere for what quietly existed all along. The next chapter is closer than it appears, and it begins with a realization rather than an announcement. Someone who once misunderstood the value of authentic affection is slowly discovering that true love is not measured by perfect words but by consistent presence, honest intentions, and unwavering compassion. Stay till the end, because this story has only started to reveal its deepest meaning, and the most unforgettable moment has not yet arrived. Every experience that strengthened your character has quietly prepared you to carry hope instead of bitterness, peace instead of confusion, and love instead of fear, and those qualities are becoming impossible for the right person to ignore. Whose presence brings peace without asking for anything in return. That discovery has been growing silently, and every new day makes it stronger than the day before. There are people who spend years searching for a feeling they cannot describe. They travel through different friendships, conversations, and experiences, believing the next chapter will finally satisfy the emptiness they carry. Then, without expecting it, they remember the person whose kindness never demanded attention, whose honesty never changed with circumstances, and whose heart remained steady through every season. Stay till the end, because the most meaningful part is still ahead. Your quiet strength has become unforgettable to someone who once overlooked what truly mattered. The more they reflect on their journey, the clearer one truth becomes: what they needed was never far away. It was patiently waiting, growing stronger instead of fading, and its value becomes more obvious with every passing moment. The story is far from over, because every meaningful connection reaches a turning point where hidden feelings can no longer remain hidden forever. Don't skip, because this is where everything begins to shift. Someone is preparing themselves to become more honest than they have ever been before, not because they feel pressure, but because their heart has finally become certain about what it has been searching for. Something huge is waiting for you, and when that moment finally arrives, you will understand that true love was never about rushing toward an ending. It was about becoming the kind of person whose heart could recognize something real, protect something precious, and welcome a future built on trust, kindness, and a connection that continues to grow stronger with time. Some stories become unforgettable because they unfold one quiet step at a time. What seems like silence today is not emptiness, it is preparation. Someone has been reflecting on every meaningful encounter, every sincere conversation, and every moment that felt different from the rest. The more they remember, the more one truth keeps returning to their heart. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. They are beginning to realize that the warmth they have been searching for was never hidden behind grand gestures. It lived inside a heart that remained genuine even when no one was watching. That realization is becoming impossible to ignore, and it is changing the way they see both the past and the future. There is a reason your journey has taught you patience instead of haste. Every experience has quietly shaped a heart that knows how to encourage, forgive, and remain hopeful without losing its kindness. Stay till the end, because the next chapter carries a meaning that cannot be rushed. Someone has started noticing that your presence leaves a lasting impression unlike anything else they have experienced. Long after conversations end, they still remember the peace they felt around you. Long after busy days are over, they still find themselves thinking about your sincerity. The answers they have been chasing are no longer scattered across countless possibilities. They are slowly gathering into one clear understanding, and every passing day brings them closer to accepting what their heart has been trying to tell them all along. The most powerful moments rarely arrive when people expect them. They appear when hearts have finally grown strong enough to recognize what truly matters. Don't skip, because this story is leading toward a turning point that cannot be forced. Something huge is waiting for you, and it begins with a simple but life-changing truth: genuine love grows where trust, respect, and compassion are protected every single day. Your heart has carried those qualities through every season, and that is why its value continues to grow instead of fade. When everything finally comes together, you will see that every delay, every lesson, and every quiet moment was preparing both hearts for a connection that feels steady, authentic, and deeply meaningful, a connection that stands firm because it was built on truth from the very beginning. The next piece of this journey is not about coincidence, it is about recognition. There comes a moment when a heart finally stops searching in every direction and becomes completely certain about where it belongs. That moment is drawing closer than it appears. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. Someone is beginning to notice that every memory connected to you carries a feeling of peace that no other experience has been able to replace. They are no longer looking for excitement that fades overnight. They are longing for a connection that remains steady through every season, and your heart reflects exactly what they have been hoping to find without even realizing it. What makes this story different is that it was never built on appearances. It has always been growing beneath the surface, where sincerity speaks louder than impressive words. Stay till the end, because the deepest revelation has not arrived yet. Every act of kindness you offered without expecting recognition has become part of a picture that someone now sees with new eyes. They remember the patience you showed, the respect you gave, and the calm you carried even when life became uncertain. Those memories have become impossible to replace, and each one is gently guiding them toward a decision they once believed would take much longer to make. Something huge is waiting for you, because the strongest connections often reveal themselves only after both hearts have learned the true value of genuine love. The ending of one season is quietly becoming the beginning of another. A chapter filled with uncertainty is slowly giving way to one filled with clarity, hope, and quiet confidence. Don't skip, because every word has been leading to this moment. Someone is preparing to move beyond hesitation and embrace what feels honest and lasting. They are discovering that true love is not found by chasing perfection but by recognizing the rare heart that has remained authentic from the very beginning. As this realization continues to grow, the distance between understanding and action becomes smaller every day. When the right moment finally arrives, everything that once felt confusing will suddenly fit together, and you will understand why your heart carried such a rare gift all along. The quiet transformation continues, and with every passing day, what once seemed uncertain is becoming remarkably clear. There is a heart that has been slowly awakening to a truth it could no longer ignore. Memories that once felt ordinary now carry a deeper meaning, and simple moments have become unforgettable. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. Every time they reflect on the people who entered and left their life, one difference continues to stand out. Your kindness was never temporary. Your care never depended on convenience. Your heart remained sincere, and that sincerity has become the answer they never expected to find. Sometimes life allows people to step away only so they can truly recognize what they almost overlooked. Distance has a way of revealing value, and silence often speaks louder than endless conversations. Stay till the end, because another important piece is about to fall into place. Someone has begun realizing that the peace they kept searching for in countless places was quietly present whenever thoughts of you crossed their mind. They are no longer comparing you with anyone else, because comparison has disappeared. Instead, appreciation has taken its place. Something huge is waiting for you, and it begins with a heart that is finally seeing your worth without confusion, without doubt, and without hesitation. The story is reaching a moment where quiet understanding becomes meaningful action. The lessons of the past are no longer holding anyone back, they are building the foundation for something stronger, wiser, and more genuine. Don't skip, because this final thought may stay with you long after this message ends. Your heart has never been ordinary. It has carried compassion through difficult seasons, hope through uncertain moments, and light through days that felt unnoticed. Those qualities never disappear, they continue touching lives in ways that cannot always be seen immediately. And when the right time arrives, the person who has been searching for authentic love will understand that the greatest treasure was never hidden far away. It was patiently waiting inside the heart that chose kindness again and again, until one day that kindness became the beginning of a beautiful new chapter.